The Nasrani Christians have a variety of preparations keeping the tradition of abstinence and fasting in their Christian way of life. 1. Kanji, rice porridge. The Malabar Christians make simple rice porridge and eat it with papadam and vegetables on all days of their fasting as their evening meal, not later than 6. Their compulsory days of fasting are Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. They may also fast on all Fridays in their 50-day Easter Lent. Devout Nasrani Christians observe fasting on all Fridays, falling in all mandatory periods of abstinence. 2. Pidi and Chicken Curry. The day before the 50-day Easter Lent is celebrated as the day on which all celebrations end. Across the European Christian world, the day is commemorated as Carnival. The Nasrani's traditions call Carnival Petatha. They make rice dumplings with coconut milk, called Pidi. These dumplings are consumed with specially made chicken curry as a gesture to oneself that all celebrations have come to an end and the long period of fasting and abstinence begins. It is believed that God fed the people of Israel during their return to the Promised Land by giving them manna and quail in the desert. The pidi is pure white like the manna of the desert, and the chicken curry symbolizes the quail God provided to the people of Israel on their way to the Promised Land. 3. Kozhukata. This delicacy is made on the Saturday before the Palm Sunday to commemorate Jesus' visit to the home of Martha, Mary, and Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. The snack is made of sweetened grated coconut wrapped in a pancake made of rice flour shaped like an egg, hence the name. The Nasranis make this snack as an evening snack for special occasions and does share it with their neighbors. This snack, modhakam, is also offered to Lord Ganesh, especially on Vinayagar Chaturthi, to pamper baby Ganesh's love for laddus. 4. Inri appam. It is a mix of rice and black lentils, flour and steam cooked in the shape of a pizza base. It is made in the evening of Maundy Thursday in Nasrani homes. The Inri appam, offered to the head of the Nasrani family, to be broken and distributed to other family members, is fixed with the letters INRI, with the palm leaves received on Palm Sunday from the church. Hence the name Inri Appam. INRI are the 4 letters written on the cross of Jesus Christ in Latin Jesus Nazarenus Rex Judeorum, meaning Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. Kalathapam gets its name from the Hebrew word kalth, meaning roasting, grilling, etc. This appam is made by cooking it with fire on both sides evenly. The Nasranis prepare the flour for kalathapam with black lentils, rice, coconut, small onion, and garlic. The fire-grilled kaltapam is marked with a cross before handing over to the head of the family to be distributed to his family. Pesaha Paal is jaggery or sugar mixed in roasted rice flour, stirred and cooked to an even mixture like thick milk with a light chocolatey texture. The head of the family in the evening of Maundy Thursday, after a short prayer, breaks the bread, kaltapam or Ienrai appam, dips the piece into Pesaha Paal and distributes it to his family members. This is done to commemorate 2 events in the Bible: the liberation of Israel from the Egyptian bondage and their journey to the Promised Land, the Last Supper of Jesus Christ with his disciples where he last broke the bread with them before being betrayed by Judas to be crucified. The Nasranis then go to their neighbors singing the 10th and 11th padams of Puthan Pana, depicting the Last Supper and crucifixion of Jesus. Puthan Pana is a poem written by Anos Pathiri, a German Jesuit priest in Malayalam in Common Era 1721. The poem depicts the life of Jesus in 14 padhams. 5. On Good Friday, after the long church service where the Passion of Christ and his crucifixion and death are commemorated, the Nasrani Christians drink a drop of bitter juice of bitter gourd or neem mixed in vinegar. This is done to partake in the suffering of Christ. The sharing of bitter juice drops also reminds us of the vinegar given to Jesus on the cross before he died. 6. Easter eggs, palapam and fish moli, kalapam and chicken in coconut milk. The Easter bunny, especially among the European Christians, was a fairy tale hare which brought gifts to the children during Easter, like Santa Claus during Christmas. Easter eggs painted red represented the triumph of Jesus over death. Like the egg incubates life and life is brought by breaking the shell, Christ's resurrection triumphs over the deed. The Nasrani Christians celebrated Easter by preparing palapam and fish moli, or kaluapam and chicken cooked in coconut milk. As centuries pass and as the faithful become more prosperous, the spirit of community living and the joy of sharing is sadly vanishing from the Nasrani community.